Welcome, Sagittarius, to your end of the month reading for March. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you. This reading is for the 28th through the April 2nd. Okay, let's see what's going on. End of the month, going straight into the beginning of the month. Best message, please, for Sagittarius. Best message for Sagittarius. The Lovers coming out. There's definitely something that is very passionate going on around you or within you. It could be love itself, but it's definitely putting all your passions really out there. Could be definitely towards someone else. It does feel like there could be some kind of undivided attention that maybe somebody needs. Maybe they need a lot of your attention, but it does feel like you want to give them this attention. So it's something you're actually willing and wanting to do. Maybe it's even you who wants a little more love and attention. But it does feel like, however it is, it's very pleasurable. And there's this very peaceful energy coming off of this card. Let's see. And clarifying on the Lovers. Feeling like there's no temptation. I like that. So not allowing any kind of temptation to take over. And I do like that. So if you are dealing with a Gemini or maybe a Capricorn, you might feel like, you know what, maybe this is it could be only a short-term relationship that you have just now started into, that feels like you really like it because there's nothing tempting to this situation, nothing toxic. So far, it's so good. So far, so good. Let's see, getting straight into the present, the recent past, and the near future over here. Power. It feels like there's a lot of power here. Fulfillment of wishes in the recent past, and foundation and achievements coming out. So it definitely feels like there's a stability coming out of this situation, going straight into April. So I do like that a lot as well. Looking very good for you. With the fulfillment of wishes, it does feel like you feel like whatever is going on within this relationship, that is definitely fulfilling the wishes that you need. It doesn't make you want to stray anywhere else or go anywhere else, and it feels like they keep continuing to come to you. Could be a Leo. I got Leo twice, so you guys could definitely be dealing with a Leo. We'll just call your person Leo for now. It doesn't have to be, of course, but it does say that there's a lot of creativity. It does feel like this romance is creative and taking a lot of action over here. But there's a lot of courage and self-confidence going on around you. This person feels like they have the self-confidence and the courage to continue to come towards you, and really keeping this relationship alive. Wow. And just keep offering and offering. This is something, though, Sag, that you really, this is something you really need, and it feels like they're giving you the attention that you also need as well. So it does feel like this is requiring more of a companionship than you've been used to for a while, as they're actually giving a lot of love and a lot of attention to you. Wow. With the Hangman over here, it is definitely something that you don't feel like you're stuck, like I said, because there's no temptation. You don't feel like they're going to do anything to hurt you, and there's nothing toxic. And you're aware that, it feels like, you're kind of aware that before you've had a lot of toxic relationships before, so you might even have some boundaries and some barriers going on, but it feels like you kind of let them down a little bit. Wow. This person's a lot of nurturing. Like I said before, you guys could be definitely dealing with a Capricorn as well. But there does feel like there's a lot of nurturing going on within this relationship, and it just feels like towards the end of the month over here, the relationship just keeps getting stronger and more powerful as it continues to keep going forward. No risky business over here. I like that. It feels like as you are patiently planning with this person and doing the things that you want, this person is a lot of assistance also to anything that you want to do. So if it feels like if you want to go watch this movie, and even though they're maybe not an action-packed type of person, they will actually go and do these type of things with you. It just feels like they really want to be surrounded by you, Sagittarius. They are really enjoying the outgoingness of you, and the adventure. Wow, yeah. It's almost like you're making them more adventurous. So if you know that this person might not have been the most adventurous person, you're definitely noticing that they do want to travel. They do want to be more adventurous with you. You're kind of opening them up. And maybe they're not used to this type of adventure, this type of excitement, or going out and doing things. So you're making them feel very, I don't know, there's kind of this excited energy kind of coming off of them. It's kind of interesting because you might even found somebody that's more of a homebody, and you're kind of taking them out doing things. Yeah, see that? Kind of taking them out, putting some wild spurs and opening up some wild oats. I don't see the devil as a bad thing. I see the devil as more of, look, this is what we can do. They might feel like it's, like I said, kind of spurring up the wild oats over here. And like I said before, they are used to a lot of toxic energy in a relationship, and they just feel like they're very calm. I just see a really wild time over here for some of you. Very playful, over playful. You might even feel like this person, they're kind of reflecting upon the situation and being like, Sag is a little over playful. If you know it's not you, though, Sag, that's being over playful, maybe this person is super over playful. And it's almost to the point where, where it's like maybe you need to take a break, or maybe a little bit of a calm time over here with the Hermit. So it does feel like it's going to kind of going to be one of those things where it's like maybe this Sunday, Saturday and Friday was really crazy. I need to have a little downtime, or they're saying that. So someone's going to have to step back for just a second because it just feels like it's moving really fast, right? And it's very passionate. And it does feel like, yeah, we just need to slow down just for a second. They could just got you on the go, go, go. Or you are getting them on the go, go, go. I just feel like they make you feel like Venus over here. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. They just make you feel very lovely. And, you dress up for them. You make all the attentive moves that you're supposed to be making. And they're just kind of, just really drawn to you. And with the Ten of Pentacles, you can't, ask for any more than that. And like I said, there's a lot of risks and a lot of adventure going on over here. So, I mean, you guys could be bungee jumping or however. And even if it's not a part of what they want to do or vice versa, it's something you guys will actually do together. It's almost like you are tempting them to kind of go outside of their own boundaries to, do these things with you. How nice is that? So kind of spicing it up. And I do see a lot of spice over here. Even if you realize it's not really spicing it up, it definitely is spicing this relationship up. Over here with the foundations and achievements, it's like this cycle change is coming towards, really coming toward you. You might even feel this because it's going to have a dramatic change. It's a huge dramatic change in the way that things are going around you. Wow. Communication is more than meets the eye over here with the Queen of Swords. And it's really getting down to, a lot of communication, a lot of trust. With the Queen of Swords, there's a lot of trust within that. So they definitely do trust you, and you do trust this person. Okay, so I do see that. Loving that. Memories. a lot of nostalgicness going on over here. So I think that as you're, working together over here and really doing all this social communication with this person, I think that there's going to be a lot of nostalgic memories coming back and forth between the two of you, sharing past memories. Maybe you're sharing, your past childhood of this is what I did here and that's what you did there. But I like it because it's showing that you want to open up and, really, with these older stories. And that's really what it's talking about. So it's talking about this getting social about the past. I love that. And about the past things that hurt as well. So, wow. You could be talking about how your ex was and how this was and how, you're feeling this way and that way. Really expressing, there's a lot of expression and self-expression going on between the two of you as you're really learning about each other. I do think that that's a great way of, pushing the relationship to the next level when you have this cycle going on over here. Because it's really learning something about you and kind of where you come from and where they come from. If you guys have known each other for a long time, you could actually, just be talking about those past things you used to do and maybe getting a good laugh out of it or however. With the Two of Wands over here, it is saying, though, just be careful of how far and how much you're bringing to light. Don't make the situation an uncomfortable situation. You want to make sure that, you're not spreading too much skeletons out of the closet over here, Spirit says. So just go ahead and, but it's good, though. It is good, though, because it's actually going to get rid of a lot of tension, right? As you're learning to grow together, you want to make sure that you're both kind of on the same path and the same understanding, idealistically, about things that are going on within your life. And it's very sobering to these factors, because you could say, well, I was raised on a farm, and or maybe they're from the city, but you can kind of weigh these things together and really learn about each other. So it definitely is going to be a potential for now a long-term commitment. So you have to think, okay, this is a short-term commitment that is now going to become a long-term commitment, right? Because you're taking it to the next level and keeping that fire blazing, right? And really keeping it spicy. Wow. Yeah, this is just really going to balance out the situation between the two of you as you're learning about each other. So I do feel like in April, you're really going to learn some things about each other, which, like I said, is going to push you together even more. Wow, that's crazy. I love that. Crazy, love it. So as you feel like maybe you didn't know where the results were going within this situation towards the end of the month, how long will this work and how long will this last? They seem to want to really open up to you. And become a little bit more than what you might have thought was going to happen. They really do feel like they want to open more doors with you and get to know you on healthier levels and at bigger levels. Like I said, I would just be careful of how many skeletons in the closet you're actually going to want to share with someone at this time. You don't want to put it all out there too fast, you know what I mean? Otherwise, the relationship looks wonderful. Let's see what the next message is coming out. Okay. And it says in the near future, definitely some big happy changes coming towards this. So I do see this becoming more than what, like I said, more than meets the eye. And it just feels like you guys are just getting closer and closer. So very healthy relationship over here. So whoever this person is, man, I think it looks like they're a keeper for a while, right? So, okay. Until next time, my friends. Peace and love. Bye-bye. you.